Hey y'all, welcome to Lions and Tarot. My name is Camille and I will be doing the monthly tarot for all water signs. Now this is for the month of June. For every water sign, that's Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Keep in mind, you all, that the timing is fluid, okay? So if it fails to resonate with you for June, it still may resonate with you. All right, and now keep in mind that if you're unable to relate, it may be something else, another message maybe in the word. But 9 times out of 10, if you watch this, something is in the message you need to get out of. Thank you, angels, spirit guides, ancestors, and God. What do all water signs need to know for the month of June? Starting out with the Work Your Light Oracle deck. All right, water signs, what do y'all need to know? Priestess, take the lead. How are you being called to step up and lead? All right, water signs. All right, we're going to go with the Angel Oracle deck. Thank you, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and God. What do all water signs need to know for the month of June? All right, so the angels want you to know, water signs, abundance is coming for the month of June for you. Okay, it's time to take the lead so you can go grab that abundance. All right, let's get into the tarot. I got the Affirmators Tarot deck. So I'll let the cards do the reading, baby. And everything just really comes together. Thank you, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and God. What do all the water signs need to know? Okay, the heart of the matter, water signs. Page of Cups, which is you, water. Now, what's crossing you all? The Hierophant. All right. The higher power involved. The roots of the matter. The Queen of Wands, fire energy. Your recent past energies. The Fool. Oh, okay. You was ready to take that leap. Now, your possible outcome energy is the Tower. Okay. And your immediate future is the Four of Swords. You, water signs, are the Knight of Swords. All right. Slow moving, but you're going to get it done. And your environment is justice. Yes. Your hopes and your fears. The Page of Swords. Okay. And the outcome energy. The Empress. Awesome, water signs. Awesome. All right. You guys know that Mercury is about to be in retrograde. We just had our first supermoon and eclipse of the year. So it's a lot of energies going on right now. Let's go ahead and get into it. Priestess. And that's an inquiry card. The Priestess is a teacher dedicated to service, freedom, and leadership. You don't need to have it all together to lead. In fact, it helps if you don't. No one wants a perfect angel who hasn't made any mistakes. Let your life be your message. Don't underestimate the power of sharing your story. It's by hearing someone else's journey that we feel less alone. We realize that we're actually all in this thing called life together. The difference between a follower and a leader is that a leader has the courage to go first. In stepping out, they shine a light on the path for others to venture forward too. Don't fret too much about trying to work out who is your tribe. Don't get stuck in age, income, hobbies, or occupation. The best way to discover your tribe is to look in the mirror. If you feel called to lead, chances are it is because at some point in your life you long for someone to lead you. Your tribe are longing for exactly the same thing as you are, and might only be one step behind you. Hell, they may even be right alongside of you. You don't need anyone's permission, just the courage to stand up. Embrace your struggles, the peaks, the troughs. You don't need to know the way. Just believe that there might be a different one. Your tribe is waiting for you. Step forward so they can find you. How are you being called to step up and lead? How can you be a leader you wish you had? All right, now going on to abundance. Great abundance will find its way into your life. Your plans will yield prosperity, providing a sense of security about the future. Your angels will be with you as you take the actions necessary to manifest your dreams. Abundance is not always financial in nature. You may be seeking to manifest new ideas, a large circle of friends, vibrant health, or romantic love. This card can also reflect an inflow of any of these types of treasures into your life. Open your arms to heaven to receive with gratitude that which you desire. Okay? Time to take the lead. Now, we're starting off with you. Page of Cups, which is wild because that is the only water energy we got. But that is saying a lot. Hey, cutie. Your unconscious is winking at you, inviting you to flirt with all things whimsical. Put a bead in your hair. Start carrying a banjo. Upcycle something. If you're not the creative type, lies. Then go get out the finger paints and make a low stakes colorful mess. Inspiration comes when we least expect it and often pops up in unconventional ways. Think dream imagery or Twilight Zone level pentacle silences. Pentacle silences. If this sounds a little too magical for you to get behind, then the Page of Cups has arrived just in time. Don't stop believing. Cue journey and cue creative journey. Here's the affirmation. I am a bright and playful spark of imaginative zest, and I eagerly turn my world into a blazing Roman candle of epic creativity. Now what's crossing you is the Hierophant, and that's God, baby. That's God all in it. Number 5 in the tarot deck is a major arcana. This orderly fellow has arrived to lay down the law, pin up the rules, and probably lecture you about his color-coded chore wheel. But before you scream, "You're not the boss of me," and run out the door, get honest for a sec and see if you could actually benefit from a little bit more discipline. This card may be echoing some sort of literal structured hierarchy in your life. School, military, brand new job, a shiny new cubicle. Or just be a friendly reminder to listen to your elders and get your shit together. Whatever the case, those dishes aren't going to do themselves. So, yeah. Here's the affirmation. I aspire to be the best I can be. Right now, that means order over chaos, wisdom over brain garbage, and working over shirking. Okay, now moving on to the heart of the matter, which is, the root of the matter is the Queen of Wands. My bad, y'all. Yes, Queen. This electric dynamo is the epitome of radiant feminine strength. She's bright, thriving, driven, vibrant, social, and an inspiration to everyone around her. In other words, Oprah to the power of Beyonce. She asks that you pull the curtains off your soul and let your light shine boldly and unabashedly. Trust that you know what you're doing and unleash your genius onto the world. The only downside, you can't look directly at your brilliance or you'll permanently damage your retinas. A small price, really. Here's the affirmation. I stand in my power and own my limitless badassery. Then I use it to change every shit thing in the world I can. Okay, water signs, get into it, because now you go into your recent past energies, which was a fool. So it's another major arcana, the first one in the tarot deck. The journey of the tarot begins with the Fool, an optimistic risk taker with boundless, unbreakable creative spirit. Likes freedom, adventure, and fresh starts. Dislikes logic, rules, and other boring grown-up stuff. When the Fool pulls up and honks his horn, you're being given a great opportunity. So abandon your fear and other limiting ideas. Hop in the car and see where this delightfully naive ride takes you. Here's the affirmation. I leap into the unknown with reckless abandon, trusting that a great new chapter is waiting to unfold. Reckless within reason. Let's not be crazy. We're all adults here. Okay? Now, what is the possible outcome is the Tower. Meaning something has got to fall down. Like the lightning struck tower in this card, your life is about to undergo a sudden and potentially radical change. But before you rush out and buy lightning insurance, know that this change, however radical it may be, is actually much needed. It's never pleasant to watch your ivory towers crumble around you. But once they do, you can start living a life that is destined to be richer, fuller, and a lot more radical than ever before. Anyone know of a modest 2-bedroom ranch for sale? Here's the affirmation. I accept whatever changes come my way, even the shitty ones. You can't grow roses without some fertilizer, right? Right, guys? Yes. Now, moving on to your immediate future, which is the Four of Swords. It's air energy. Whatever challenge you've just been dealing with, rest assured, it's over. Life is called a time out so you can catch your breath. And you'd best make the most of it. Get some sleep. Eat a vitamin. Take a rejuvenating bath. Whatever you need to do to get back to your bright-eyed, bushy-tailed self, because before you know it, life's going to blow that whistle and start to trying to reverse roundhouse that tail again. And this time, you'll be ready to end things quickly. Here's the affirmation. I'll rest my mind and nourish my body, knowing there will be plenty of time to feel like trash again later. Okay? All right, now water signs, we're coming on to you, which is the Knight of Swords. When new endeavors are near, this zealous knight appears. Hip, hip, hooray-ish. Enthusiastic to the point of obsession, he races towards his goal with no regard for petty concerns like danger or anyone else's feelings. You might call him the cokehead of the tarot deck. And though he has his upsides like passion, confidence, and drive, he warns against some downsides like ignorance, arrogance, and sloppy work. So learn from this guy's mistakes. Stay excited, but be willing to exercise some caution, humility, and patience. Oh, and skip the coke. It's unbecoming of a knight. Here's the affirmation. My excitement is welcome and celebrated, but when it spills over, I'll mop it up so no one slips. Okay? All right, you? All right, I'm going to get into the reading, but I'm going to keep on going. Your environment is justice, so you will get your due justice. All right? When the Justice card appears, you can bet that it will live up to its name. This little guy has taken a solemn vow to uphold truth and fairness, and to roll out the appropriate effect for every cause. Justice reminds us that we're accountable for our actions, as it always dishes out our just desserts. Just desserts? Embracing the spirit of justice should have you aiming towards compromise, balance, and fair solutions. If you miss the mark, you might be stuck with just appetizers. Here's the affirmation. I treat other people how I'd like to be treated, even when I'm not in the mood. But they should know not to approach me when I'm in a mood, right? Now going on to the Hopes and fears you have, which is the Page of Swords, more air energy. Got a lot of air energy, water signs. Make sure you go check your chart. You might have some air in your chart. The Page of Swords ushers in a new challenge focused on words and ideas. Interpreted literally, this could mean you just started writing a novel or perhaps accepted a job as an etymology professor. But more often than not, it simply means you're facing a big task and you're about to wet your pants with either fear or excitement. Harness this anxious energy and use it. Sure, your brain is abuzz with an unruly swarm of thoughts, but the right shaped funnel can pour them into your work in a constructive way. Craft your ideas with care and discipline, and you'll have nothing to fear except those pee-pee pants. Here's the affirmation. I fear nothing. I conquer everything. I won't stop for anything. Got it? Now moving on to the Empress with your birth and the new idea. Everything. Okay. All right, water signs. I'm a little amped about y'all's reading. For June, I'm going to tell you guys what I feel like the cards are telling you. The Empress represents the quintessential feminine, and she, in a very warm and nurturing tone, invites you to join her. Her life is all about connection to nature, enjoyment of sensory pleasures, and a general appreciation of all things soft and compliment worthy. She also signals a time of fertility. If this doesn't apply to you biologically, then it's time to get out the craft basket and nurture, aka put glitter on, something creatively. Whatever you do, the Empress will be right behind you, probably braiding your hair. Here's the affirmation. I open my heart to the beauty that surrounds me and actively engage with it however I can. All right, so let's just go ahead and get into this reading. Water signs, it's time for you to take the lead. It's time for you to take the lead and follow your soul's calling, because your tribe is waiting for you. Abundance is waiting for you. You have this awesome new idea that you already had in your mind. You were just a little too scared to take that leap and go and run with it. But I am telling you, you have got to hold yourself accountable for where you are right now, water signs. Because if you want to get to where you need to be and where you are meant to be, birthing new ideas, creating everything with your mind, being creative throughout your journey on life, you got to hold yourself accountable. Okay? Stop being petty. Stop rushing in and stop running around acting like you are not the cause of certain things that are happening in your life. You have got to bring justice in your life. If you want to get where you want to be, water sign, it's up to you. And you have got to get your work ethic in check. You got to get it in check, because you are destined to lead. You're destined to lead. You got the Priestess card. It's Work Your Light Oracle is telling you you're destined to lead. And whatever silly idea you think it is meant to be told to the world. You are meant to communicate that, and you are meant to lead. There are people waiting on you to step up, water sign. Step up, take the lead, birth the new ideas that you've got on your mind, and abundance is coming for you. So get to work in the month of June. Get to work, water signs. All right, you guys, I just want to thank you so much for coming to my channel, Camille in the Lion's Den. Make sure you subscribe, hit that bell so you can never miss a video. Follow me on Instagram. It's lions_den_tarot. And I just want to thank you guys so much for your support. Have a beautiful and blessed day, and step up and take the lead, water signs. It's your time. Take the lead.